it's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Green Bay. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Good running inside the 25. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They send Sutton in motion. A run with the Central Florida runner, R.J. Harvey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
As a pickup of 3, brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going right, it's taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and And it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Clear jack. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Daniil Hunter. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Okay,
so here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Red, yellow, set.
On play action, Love. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Ready?
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Yellow, 43. Flag blue. Set.
A second down throw for Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Get ready.
Now Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready. Black Ultra.
On second down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Play action now. It's next. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll throw. It's Nick's. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Open man downfield. It's Franklin. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but We've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be third down. Throwing is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got him inside the 15. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. That's Pierce in motion. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw is Nix. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 33.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Good tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Slide, set, yellow, go. Red, 38. Drill, green. Set.
A good play action with Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Nix. That's the Taken in by Franklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A run with Harvey. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They send Sutton in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Behind.
Throw it. Nix. That one complete to Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, set.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
50, grit, black shot. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. 56 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
Ready.
You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Love to throw it on 1st down. to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Ready, red.
Jacobs, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Field, black. Let's go. Set, go.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Blaster, here we go. 10 black, shovel 38. 6, mega, huge, yellow. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They send Sutton in motion. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 31, here is second and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. He has knocked down Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Back to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
To level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground. has been a great start for this offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Love. That's to trap the tight end downfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Cut, cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Snap on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On second down, it's Nix. One's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And we'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos
A first down throw for Nix. This one banging away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They send Sutton in motion. Second down, Nix. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Back to throw is Nix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Black shot. Spike, white. Set, cut.
Second down throw for Love. That one knocked away in the end So incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Anderson's kick is good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Now to throw it here on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
They'll run it to the right. Here is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Got it. Red, hut, hut.
On second down, Jacobs just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22, set.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Down. Blue 33, yellow. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Set, ready. 52 Blues.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. We'll go play action with Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Set, ready.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Throwing, Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but what I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. On the give, it's Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Nix gonna throw for it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's gonna have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. To throw is Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
6, mega. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete. to Jacobs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Gonna depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Set, ready. Black 40.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready, ready. 30, ready.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 11th grab of the game and a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
45, wide. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Left side, he finds Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Packers.
Set, ready. 50, green. Set.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Ready, break. 6, mega. Come on, set. Block, set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
1-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the set.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Blue striker. Let's go. Hut.
To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. First down throw for Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second down. Nix. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He he's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Nix's pass.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He finds some room across the 25, and he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready. Yeah, punt.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready. Break. Ready. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And when you've got that big body in the backfield, I mean, why not give him a chance to use that size to pick up first down? I mean, you're not looking for a home run. You're not looking for a touchdown. Just get north and south and keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better really stuff, but it's not enough. Say you did it to myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I know. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch them do it. You surprised by the sound dog from the music. They like way on.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.